Marine Laboratory Aquarium has been shaping science and inspiring Sarasota since 1955. Their aquarium connects visitors to groundbreaking work behind the scenes, from saving coral reefs and looking out for endangered species. Mote's impact reaches far beyond the coast, proving how powerful science can be when a community stands behind it. Today, I have the absolute pleasure of taking you into this brand new facility 10 years in the making next to Nathan Benderson Park in UTC to see more inside and learn more about the mission. Come with me. Evan, thanks for meeting with us. This thing has certainly manifested into quite a project since Jeannie's original vision and mission. Maybe give us a quick overview of kind of where it started, where it is, and where it's going.
Sure, yeah. In 1955, Dr. Eugenie Clark founded Mote Marine Laboratory. What it became is Mote Marine Laboratory. A small one-room shack is what it started out as. And you look at it today, we have campuses throughout the state of Florida. And this most recent Mote Science Education Aquarium, over 110,000 square feet, 1 million gallons of exhibit water, all to educate the public about the science that's being performed by Mote scientists. It's simply a fantastic place for us to be right now, and the future for this organization continues to grow.
And obviously we've got stunning things like this behind us that people can come and experience, but you've got a lot more going on in this building than just, looking at sea life. Give us kind of an overview, and then maybe we could take a quick walk around and show people what you've got going on.
Sure. The aquatic exhibits in this aquarium are simply amazing. We have 2 windows into the Florida Gulf Coast exhibit. That's approximately 400,000 gallons. Sharks, stingrays, variety of fish swimming around over top of your head. 18-foot tall acrylic window looking into it. Stunning views. We have our manatees, our river otters, penguins from South America. Simply stunning exhibits. But in addition to all those exhibits, we are highly focused on education. We want to bring forth marine science to the community in ways that it hasn't really been done before. We have 3 STEM teaching laboratories on our first floor that are going to welcome over 70,000 students from Sarasota and Manatee counties and beyond for free to learn from Mote educators and Mote scientists about marine science. We also have 5 workforce development laboratories in this building where we're going to be educating the next generation of marine scientists, interns from high school and college, on how to be, whether it's veterinary technicians, veterinarians, coral research scientists, aquaculture and fisheries, and aquarium biologists, and more.
That's awesome. And maybe we could take a quick walk and get a look at one of those facilities.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. So what do we have in here?
This is our biomedical and immunology teaching laboratory. So in here, students from Sarasota and Manatee counties are going to be learning about a variety of different methods and techniques utilized by scientists at Mote. One area of study that we're focusing on is with elasmobranchs, sharks, skates, and stingrays, and they have a resilience to cancer. So we're trying to better understand that. And we're actually going to have students learn the techniques that our scientists use to study tissue samples from those animals.
How unique of an offering is this for kids of that age to be exposed to?
Kids do not get this opportunity often anywhere in the world. For Mote to be able to bring this to our local communities is something spectacular. We have already, in the short 2 months that we've been open, we've already been welcoming schools from Sarasota and Manatee counties. The students have been in here learning, they've been amazed, they've been thrilled. We're hopefully generating the next generation of marine scientists right here today.
Well, it's certainly the place to do it with all this water we have around us. How are things like the funding for something like this? How are you guys able to offer this to students?
So through our admission process, every dollar that comes in from admissions benefits the education and the research at Mote Marine Laboratory. So we utilize that admission to be able to bring these students here and to be able to send our scientists out into nature to better understand the environment.
So being good patrons of the aquarium, coming in and experiencing it is what's helping fund this type of research.
Every single dollar from our admission goes to support the marine science and education that Mote does.
That's incredible. So Evan, the Coral Reef STEM Workforce Development Lab, Sounds very exciting. What do we have going on in here?
Yes, so we're on the second floor of the building right now, and here we have 4 of our 5 workforce development laboratories. Inside this one, we have our coral scientists studying coral to better understand how we can successfully outplant these corals into nature. We're trying to restore the reefs, and by doing that, we want to do so with the appropriate genotypes and phenotypes of corals that will survive in our current situation that we're experiencing here in the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico.
Very cool. And so like the types of folks doing the research in here, are these students, are these professionals, a little bit of mix of both? What do we have?
So this is the beauty of these workforce development laboratories is, so we have Mote scientists led by our PhD department heads. Then we have the scientists that are performing the work, and they're utilizing interns to help generate even more understanding of these while benefiting the interns to progress further in their understanding and their career path to eventually be marine scientists one day, and maybe even PhD level scientists that can run their own laboratories.
That's incredible. And I see behind, or right in front of us here, we've got a veterinary clinic. So who's being taken care of here? Is it just animals in the aquarium, or is this?
So this veterinary clinic here serves all the animals within this building. And yesterday, in fact, we actually were doing a procedure on one of our coral cat sharks. And so it was a wonderful opportunity. All of our aquarium guests that were here were able to stop and view our veterinarians, our veterinary technicians, and our aquarium biologists work up this animal, make sure that it's healthy, everything's doing great, and then return it back to its habitat here.
I think for the user experience, the amount that you're able to see in here is really incredible. It's not behind closed doors. It's really wonderful. And speaking of, I guess, the view, this escalator, when you come in, is fantastic. I know it's something that I think you were advocating for. What was the thought process in kind of how you're bringing people into the facility itself?
The escalator serves a couple of purposes. One, it gets people to the top of the building so then they can easily move throughout and move down the building. 2, as you ride up the escalator through this atrium, you look to the left, you look to the right, you see all of the exhibits, all of the workforce development laboratories. Basically, you get a little teaser of all of the experience you're about to have. So it generates that excitement for the rest of your journey throughout the aquarium.
It worked on us. My wife and daughter and I were very thrilled when we came in. You look to the right, you see penguins. You look over here, you see what's going on. Fantastic addition to this facility for sure.
Wonderful.
The virtual reality is awesome. Bunch of different experiences. Tell me a little bit about it.
So the virtual reality offering is a fantastic way for guests to get underwater without getting wet. You put on the goggles, you sit in the pod, the whole pod moves, there's sound, there's visuals, 360-degree visuals, and we have a multitude of experiences that you can have. I was here the other day talking to one of the guests. She was getting on her 5th ride of the day. She loved it so much she wanted to just keep experiencing different things. It's an absolutely fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, I think my daughter, the sharks was her favorite one, and then the roller coaster next.
The roller coaster one is pretty cool.
It's always a fan favorite. What else do we have up here on the 3rd floor?
So on the 3rd floor, we have our Florida Waters Gallery. That's where you're going to meet our river otters, our manatees, our snapping turtle, and Cecil, who is our terrapin, our diamondback terrapin. Absolutely adorable little turtle. Always puts on a show for everybody. He's a great animal.
Very cool. So this venue space, what do we have in here?
So this is our quarterdeck room. It's on the 3rd floor, and this is a venue rental space. We have folks that have rented this space for business meetings, small parties, small weddings, but the benefit of this space is you also get our entire quarterdeck terrace, which has a beautiful view looking south over Nathan Benderson Park.
Sure does.
Sunsets are amazing from up here. Fantastic opportunities. And throughout this entire building, we have venue rental spaces available for folks that want to have business meetings, staff parties, holiday parties, weddings, what have you. A multitude of options available.
I know where we initially started out, that's got to be an incredible backdrop for a speaker, for a wedding, something where you've got that aquarium right behind you, and you've got enough room for quite a bit of seating out there as well.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. We can have over 400 people seated dinners in there. Large events, whether you're doing seated dinners or you want to have buffet style or just past hors d'oeuvres. There's so many opportunities here. The chef with our catering company is a Michelin-rated chef. The food is fantastic. Just a great place to have an event.
Awesome. So I've got to imagine it's a relatively unique opportunity for an aquarium to have an existing facility, understand what challenges for the user experience, and then to be able to develop something new. So kind of what did you guys learn from that and what carried over to seeing what we see today here?
Yeah, so Mote Aquarium on City Island opened in 1980. So we had 45 years of experience of operating a public aquarium, which was a tremendous benefit when it came to designing and constructing this facility. The team that we had involved with the entire process was already with us, already aware of not only how to take care of aquarium exhibits, but the organization and the mission that science comes first. The benefit of that was tremendous, and I think you can see that through the success of how well this facility is put together. The exhibits for the animals are spectacular, specifically designed for their needs, but also the guest experience is designed where guests can get up close, they can get involved, and they can learn about mote science.
I agree, and it's been an impressive every time I've been here to see it, especially with these little guys in the background.
Some of my favorite right here.
Good job showing up. Appreciate it. Evan, first of all, thanks for your time today. Any final thoughts for those folks that haven't been here yet?
Yeah, I thank you again for this opportunity to talk about this place. As you can tell, I'm extremely passionate about Mote and Mote Science Education Aquarium. We can't wait to see all of the visitors come through the doors to get excited about the marine environment and to walk out a little bit more knowledgeable, not only about the marine environment itself, but all of the great work that Mote scientists are doing.
Well said. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I want to thank Evan and the crew here at Mote for showing us around today this incredible facility. I highly encourage you to check them out online, social media, but more importantly, get down here, take a ride on this escalator, and see all the sights, the sounds, and the experiences at the Mote. Until the next time, be well.